from historic downtown Mexico City. Now, I've already arrived at my hotel, Hotel Mina, in this area. I came in from the airport yesterday and I came in on Uber. It was $17.50, but it was a Saturday night, very busy. So it took quite a while to get here, so that's why it was so expensive. Otherwise, Ubers around town are pretty inexpensive. Now, I would have taken the subway or the bus, but since I was coming in so late, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't want to be walking around the area, but it's not bad. I'll show you where you get off the bus and where you get off the subway. So right over here is the bus station where you'd get off. And then right down here is the subway where you come up and out. Now we'll walk to the hotel this way. So like I mentioned, I arrived last night and I've walked around this area, had no problems at all with anyone, so I feel safe. But Hotel Mina, why I'm staying there is because it was down in the historic downtown area. I was going to be spending a lot of time there. It's close to the on San Fernando, right here, the cemetery you want to check out, and then heading that way also. It's just a short walk, maybe about 15 minutes to get to Alameda Square, and then just a little beyond that is Zocalo Square, and that's Alameda Park actually. So quite a bit in this area. So one other reason why I did stay at the Hotel Mina is because it's so inexpensive. I'm gonna be here for 12 nights because I wanted to be here for Dia de Muertos, and then I don't have to be in Orlando to a IT conference until the 12th. So I got time to kill in Mexico City, so 12 nights. And I needed to find something fairly inexpensive, and Hotel Mina met that criteria, being where I wanted and not real expensive. It's $23 a night, so you're probably saying to yourself, well, how safe is this Hotel Mina and how clean is it? It's not bad. I'll show you the inside. Now, from my hiking experiences, as you know, I like to go trekking in Nepal, and when you stay in those tea houses, when you're out trekking in the Himalayas, you know, you get rooms there for $7 a night, $14 a night, sometimes even free if you'll eat there. And they run up the cost of the price of food, but oh well, it's inexpensive. But when you're staying at those tea houses in Nepal, the amenities are a great view out the window, and it also gives you a coat hook, which is generally a nail. And that's your amenities. And there's generally no electricity in your rooms, as well as no heat. You're lucky to get those. But right here's Hotel Mina, where we're staying at. And let's go in and check it out. See what we're getting for $23 a night. Now I'm up on the 3rd floor. There is some 4th floor to it, right over here. But on this side, 3 floors is the highest. Would have taken an elevator, they do have that. But I didn't want to barge in on those people. So as you can see, the first thing is these doorknobs are in the middle of the door. Same with the closet here, right in the middle. So that tells you this is a pretty old hotel. The only bad thing about these, and I've seen them opened up, is the mechanisms go all the way over to here. If they break, they're impossible to replace. So you have to pretty much get a whole new door. So here we are, hotel room at Hotel Mina, $23 a night. So you can see from the framework, it's an old hotel. And because of the desk area, TV, all in Spanish because we're in Mexico, and windows that open. Not much of a view. Parking garage is right down there, and there's a hole here to let fresh air in. There's no air conditioning. Bed's comfortable. Now when I was talking about the tea houses in Nepal, you really don't have a mattress. This is a nice mattress here. But when you have, what you have in Nepal is you have mats. And don't think of them as mats as in gym. They're not that soft. They're more like a rug mat in Nepal. Anyway, let's get back to Mexico. So, one thing that I had no idea what it was, and I didn't want to turn it. This button right here, thought maybe it was for a vibrating bed, but I couldn't take it anymore. I had to turn it. It's speakers right here, and it plays Mexican music. Really bad speakers. So I don't leave them. You got a phone, I guess you need that. I have no idea what this is. It says TV on it. Might be part of the phone system. Might be a remote for the TV, I don't know. Now, as I mentioned, I arrived yesterday and I took a shower this morning. And This is the shower. Now they did a really bad job putting the tiling in on this floor down here. The water comes this way around the toilet and it doesn't go down the drain. So I've been putting a towel, I put a towel right in front of the toilet there, keep the water contained in there. But I've been into these showers before that have no shower curtain. And the one thing that's important that you need to remember to do is your toilet paper right here, remove it and set it aside, or else it's going to get soaked from the shower. At least I spread water all over the place. So here's your sink area. And they supply you with a bottle of water, which is nice. And that's pretty much it. I mentioned it has a nice floor to it. That's the extent of the $23 room in Mexico City. We also have a dish here. It says gracias. For tips for the cleaning crew. And I recommend you leave a tip. Generally it's 50 cents or $1. And they don't make a lot of money, so it's appreciated. So, well, the other thing I'll talk about is some of the things I brought with me. Now, I hate checking in luggage, so on a lot of my trips, I'll just do carry-on, and you're allowed 2 bags, you know, like a purse size, and then size of luggage that'll fit into the overhead or under your seat. And I brought this bag, little draw bag. It was nice. It fit all my computer and my video equipment. And it was just easy to get my computer and stuff out when you go through the airport security. And the other bag I brought is this duffel bag. So I fit 12 days worth of clothing in here. However, after this I'm going on to Orlando for another full week. So I needed more, and I can clearly tell that I'm going to need more clothes. I may wash some while I'm here in Mexico. I'm not sure where, but when I get to Orlando, I'm staying at the Lowe's Royal Pacific, and they have a laundromat in that hotel, so I'll definitely do it there. But yeah, my bag, it was pretty full, and the only other thing I brought was this. If you're wondering what the heck that is, it's a rubber tube. Well, the hotel does not have a workout room, so I have to use this to do my workouts. But that'll be another video. I'll do a video on hotel room workouts, and I got some time to kill, so I'll probably do it here in this hotel room. Now, one other thing that I brought with me, which I think was really important in Mexico City, is my water filtration system. This one's pretty nice. It's a Grail, and it filters out 99% of bacteria and diseases, so it does a really good job. Although, the only thing I don't like about it is it's heavy, with all that plastic. But it's nice for if you get desperate, you want some drinking water. And the other thing is brushing your teeth. don't want to be brushing my teeth out of water out of the faucet. So I just use this, drop it on. So that does it for the $23 hotel room at Mexico City. I'll show you around the outside. This is the bottom floor of the Hotel Mina, and this is the parking garage area. And the rooms are up here, and this is what I have a view of. Not quite sure what this is. Guess it's a selfie spot. So here at the hotel, the staff has been real friendly, everyone, including the front desk, although they're under a 1/4 inch thick glass for protection. But like I mentioned, I haven't run into any issues out and about. And this is Victor's place. I recommend it. Nice guy. So to beat my $23 a night hotel, you've also got hostels throughout the Mexico City area, which they definitely would beat the $23 price. But for myself, I prefer to have my room to myself rather than with others, like in a hostel. And I like larger rooms with a TV if I want to watch it, even though it was in Spanish. So you can do cheaper if you do a hostel. Let's giddy up. Now, one of the biggest issues with hotels like this is the hot water system. So when you're taking a shower, you need to get in there pretty early in the morning, or else you're gonna run out of hot water. The reason is because generally the hot water comes from containers up on the rooftop, and that's your hot water source. So let's take a look out the window and see if we can find any. Oh yeah, sure enough. There's a couple right there. There's 3 up there. Now on our building of the hotel here, I tried to get to the rooftop to check it out, but there was no access. So I couldn't tell if this hotel is utilizing those containers to heat their hot water with these containers or not, but I'm sure they are. But just a note, if you're staying in a hotel like this, make sure you get up early and take an early shower. So my overall review of Hotel Minya, Grand Hotel, si lo recomiendo a todos, which means great hotel, I recommend it to everyone, because its location, as I mentioned, is in the downtown historic area, and it's just a short walk to the San Fernando cemetery over here, and then the mom and pop shops are just located just around the corner if you need anything. Short walk to Zocalo Square or Alameda Park, and lots of museums that you could go to around this area. And it's a nice clean hotel, and I think the best thing is the $23 a night. It's not going to break the bank, so if you're staying quite a few nights, nice place to stay. And one other thing, it's a large room that you get, and the window is nice and large, so it lets in lots of sunlight. So, Grand Hotel. Let's get up. So we're in the elevator at Hotel Minya now, and we're not going to be pushing any buttons until you push that subscribe button, little red one. You go to my main YouTube channel or watch it on your laptop or computer.